Today, the nation stops to honor our brave service members, but they're not the only ones risking their lives for us on a daily basis. For the past several years, ABC Action News has been part of a major event in Hillsborough County that honors our local heroes. Tonight, ABC Action News reporter John Thomas introduces us to the Hillsborough County Firefighter of the Year.
I'm a firm believer in that you're put in certain places in certain situations because that's where you're needed to be.
For driver-engineer Jeremy Tabak, that day started as a slow suburban day in February of 2014, the first time he was actually acting captain. Called out to Apollo Beach for a gas leak.
You pretty much know what to expect when you get there.
A backhoe had ruptured a gas line.
It was venting, so we deployed our pre-connect line, went ahead and charged it and started to help dissipate the gas. All of a sudden we hear the screams. About 30 seconds later, this gentleman comes running around from the back of the house and hands me this lifeless child.
A young child, 2 or 3 years of age, had somehow fallen into a pool. But that child wasn't wet. The pool was currently under construction and was bone dry. The child playing in that construction area fell and landed on the bottom, on the concrete.
The initial assessment of it is we hit the big ABCs, airway, breathing, and circulation. We laid him on the ground, got him situated where, like I said, his airway was open, provided artificial respiration.
CPR until another crew arrived and the child was transported.
Worst case scenario, it would have been a fatal outcome to where the child would not have been able to survive his injuries.
But instead of a funeral for a child, thanks to the quick action of Jeremy Tabak, that child will now live to swim in that pool. And Tabak will now receive the Hillsborough County Firefighter of the Year Award at this year's Our Heroes Luncheon, sponsored by Sykes Enterprises, which honors our first responders in Hillsborough County. An award Tabak feels his entire crew deserves.
The phrase goes, you're only as good as the weakest link. Well, thankfully, we had no weak links in that chain.
That was our John Thomas. The Heroes Luncheon is this Wednesday at the Convention Center. John will MC the event, and our own Director of Community Affairs, Lisette Campos, will award our Taking Action Against Domestic Violence Officer or First Responder of the Year Award.